Think you've got your mind all figured out? Think again. What if we told you that talking to yourself can actually boost your focus, or that just the smell of coffee can lower your stress? In this video, we're uncovering 10 jaw-dropping psychology facts that will make you rethink everything you know about your brain and behavior. Number 1. Attention economy. Let's start with the big one, the attention economy. Ever wonder why you keep watching video after video when you were just trying to watch one? That's because platforms like YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok are designed to suck you in. Features like infinite scrolling and autoplay exist for a reason: to keep you hooked. These companies make money from your attention, so the longer they keep you staring at your screen, the better. Think about it. You sit down for a 5-minute video, and 2 hours later, you're watching a panda sneezing in slow motion. Why? Because everything from the layout to the algorithm is built to grab your attention and never let go. It's like a buffet where you never get full, and they keep bringing out dessert. Your brain loves it, and before you know it, you've forgotten what fresh air even smells like. Number 2. The choice paradox. Having countless options might sound like a dream come true, right? Not necessarily. Think about those nights when you scroll endlessly through Netflix, only to end up watching nothing. That's the dilemma of having too many choices at play. Our minds get overloaded with choices. Rather than acting quickly, we begin to second-guess ourselves, asking questions such, what if this movie isn't good? What if there's a superior option? What happens if I change my mind? Decision fatigue results from this when our minds essentially say, you know what? Let's simply spend the evening staring at the menu. It is ironic that we may be happy when we have fewer alternatives. However, no matter what you choose, you're left feeling let down when faced with hundreds of shows, thousands of goods, and infinite recommendations. My friends, the fight is genuine. Number 3. Echo chambers. Let's now discuss echo chambers. At this point, the internet turns into a big room full of individuals who share your beliefs. Does it sound comfortable? It is, in fact, kind of a trap. Social media algorithms are set up to present you with material that supports your values and areas of interest. It's how they try to keep you interested. The drawback, though, is that you won't be exposed to fresh concepts or other viewpoints. It's similar to having everyone in the room nod in agreement with what you say. That may seem good at first, but it really inhibits your capacity for critical thought. It's easy to forget that there is a vast world of perspectives out there when you only see the facts that support your viewpoint. Therefore, if it seems like everyone always agrees with you, you may be trapped in an echo chamber created by the internet. Number 4. Overwhelming information. Have you ever felt that there is so much knowledge out there that your head is about to blow up? That's known as information overload, and it does exist. We have instant access to more information than we could ever need thanks to the internet, including 27 new emails you received while attempting to focus on something else, social media updates, breaking news, and miscellaneous trivia. Our brains can only handle so much information before they hit the I'm done button. This makes it hard to filter out what's important, which is why you might find yourself obsessively checking news updates while forgetting to respond to your friend's text. So if you feel overwhelmed by all the things you're supposed to remember, just know that your brain is probably fried from the overload. Number 5. Dopamine feedback loops. Here's where things get a little more addictive. Literally. Social media and digital platforms are built around dopamine feedback loops. Every time you get a like, a comment, or even a notification, your brain releases dopamine, the chemical that makes you feel good. This is the same chemical responsible for that rush you get when you eat chocolate or win a game. Your brain gets more and more addicted to the dopamine rush the more likes and alerts you receive. Naturally, you continue to check your phone, driven by the need for that next hit of dopamine. Because social media businesses are aware of this, they have built their platforms to entice users to return again and time again. You feel as though your mind is always thinking, just one more check, and before you know it, an hour has passed and you're still waiting for that one person to respond to your text. Number 6. Identity and social comparison. Not only can you share pictures of your lunch on social media, but we may also fall victim to the peer comparison trap there. The highlight reels of your friends' lives, with their well-manicured images, new jobs, and trips, make you feel as though your own life is, well, sort of dull in comparison. The worst part is that nobody is giving you their actual lives, just their greatest moments. You're contrasting their highlight reel with your behind-the-scenes footage. Constant comparison can cause anxiety, loneliness, and feelings of inadequacy. Not to mention the potential identity problem that follows. Really, who are you? You could not be the same person online as you are IRL, which might lead to confusion. Number 7. The impact of Google. Have you ever searched something on Google and then promptly forgotten what you found? That exemplifies the influence of Google. Because information is always readily available to us, our brains have become so used to it that we no longer try to recall anything. When we have Google at our fingertips, why keep information in our minds? Long-term memory is not as well served by this, but it is excellent for rapid replies. We learn less the more we rely on the internet for information. Furthermore, GPS is affecting our perception of orientation in the same way. When people truly needed to know how to go somewhere, do you recall? Yes, I agree. Neither did I. Number 8. Digital compassion and linkage. Technology has made it simpler than ever to interact with others, but it has also made it more difficult to really comprehend them. Body language, tone of voice, and facial emotions are all part of face-to-face communication. However, on the internet, all that's left are text messages, emoticons, and the odd GIF. This deficiency of nonverbal clues may cause miscommunication. Although it may seem like someone is being unkind to you, they are simply preoccupied. Empathy and connection are more difficult to experience in the absence of those additional social cues. Therefore, perhaps give your buddy some leeway the next time they respond with a single word. They're probably just stopped in traffic, not angry. Number 9. The disinhibition effect online. The internet disinhibition impact is an entertaining one. Have you ever observed that individuals seem to be much bolder or meaner online than they do in person? This is due to the anonymity and distance that the internet offers. Saying hurtful things is simpler when you don't have to watch for the other person's response. Number 10. Fear of missing out, FOMO. Finally, we have FOMO, or the fear of missing out. Social media is basically FOMO fuel. You see everyone's fun parties, exotic vacations, and hashtag best life moments, and suddenly you feel like you're missing out on everything. But here's the reality. Everyone's just showing the highlights. You're not seeing the full picture. And constantly checking your feed for the next exciting thing isn't making you any happier. In fact, it's probably stressing you out more. So, next time FOMO strikes, remember, you're not actually missing out on that much. And there you have it. 10 ways the digital world is basically hacking your brain. But now that you're in on the secret, maybe you can outsmart it. Or, at least try. So, before you fall into another scrolling spiral, do yourself a favor. Close this video, take a breather, and give your brain a break. Unless autoplay's already got you. In that case, good luck.